Welcome to our team training on bookings. Bookings are really important, and you're going to learn why. Here is why bookings and asking for them is so important. It helps build relationships. It keeps momentum in your business. It develops the habit of making daily contact, keeps your business moving forward, and when you book parties, you feel good. So you're feeling successful. You're in front of more people. Now, if we go back to each of these, the helping build relationships, when you're consistently engaging with other people, you're building relationships with them. And in keeping momentum in your business, if you stop partying or you don't have parties, your business doesn't have any momentum. It can't keep going. We are a party plan business, and that's where the bulk of your sales are going to come from, and that is where you're going to get yourself in front of more people. You're going to develop the habit of making daily contact when you are consistently asking for bookings, when you are consistently building relationships, and when you're keeping momentum in your business. It's going to keep your business moving forward. And of course, when you book parties, you feel good, right? You've got a full calendar, you're feeling good, and you know that you've got the income that you are wanting or needing coming in every month. So what is stopping you from asking for bookings? These are some of the main reasons why many of us don't ask. We don't want to feel pushy. We don't know what to say. We're afraid they're going to say no, and we don't have the confidence. I'm going to get a little bit more into the pushiness in a few minutes, but let's talk about not knowing what to say. When you share something that you truly believe in, and if you are on Team Fearless, and if you are on a journey with 31, you are passionate about our products. If you're wanting to build your business and you're wanting to increase your income, then you're passionate about it. And your passion and how you feel and how you talk about your hostesses and how you party with them, that is going to come across when you speak. If you don't know what to say, don't think about that too much and don't focus on that too much. Have a normal conversation. If your customer or your friend says, "Oh, I really want to pick up that bag, but I really can't afford it," simply say, "Girl, why not have a party with me? You have nothing to lose. It doesn't cost you anything to have a party. And when we get your hostess rewards, you can get what you want for free or hugely discounted." If your friend or your customer says, "Oh, I really wish that I could organize my home and use 31's products to do that, but I just don't know how financially I could do it," simply say, "Girl, why not have a party? You have nothing to lose and so much to gain." It's really simple, and I think a lot of the times we overthink it, and because we don't want to feel pushy. But I want you to think about something. I want you to think about when someone offers you a cookie. They don't sit there and think to themselves, "How am I going to feel if she doesn't want a cookie?" Think about when you have offered a cookie to someone. Are you thinking beforehand, "Oh my gosh, what if they refuse that cookie?" No, you're not. But how do you feel when you reply to someone who's offered you a cookie and you say no thank you? Are you worried that you've hurt their feelings? Are you feeling that they were pushy? How do you think the person who offered the cookie to you feels if you declined? Do you think that they're now worried that you're no longer friends? Do you think that they feel like they pushed a cookie on you? I want you to really think about that. Here's how to not be pushy. When you share your love and passion for something and ask someone to be a part of it, that's not pushy. Pushy would be, "Okay, listen, I have a goal, and my goal is to sell $1,000 this month so that I can get the 31 incentives, so you need to have a party for me." That's pushy. You need to simply share what you love about 31, what you love about our products, and why partying with you is fun and what they can get out of it. Share the benefits of hosting. We have exclusive items that are only available for hostesses. Nobody else can get those except your hostesses. You have half offs, anything that we have, they can get a half off if they earn it. We have exclusive hostess specials, again, only for our hostesses. And then we also have credit to use towards anything. Not to mention, they get to spend time with their friends. And let's be honest, we don't do that enough. Share how your parties work. We have a really super simple team party presentation. It's really simple, 30 minutes. So you have your 30 minutes to 35 minutes for your party presentation. There's prizes to be won, a door prize. You have an icebreaker game. You have people getting up and engaging and interacting. The party will be fun, and she's going to get time with her friends. So while you're doing your pink glove checkout, her and her friends are getting that much needed time together. And this works for online parties as well. You're going to do the same type of thing with an online party with your 30 to 35 minute party presentation, and you'll still get through the post and through the presentation and the live video, they're going to get to talk to each other. Let your potential hostess know that it's short and it's fun. Remove the pressure from you and remove the pressure from her. Simply ask. And if the response is no, move on. Talk about something else. Don't feel like dread on it. Don't worry about it. Remove the pressure. Now, it's a lot easier to ask when you have a relationship already with the person. But let's be honest, that's not always going to be an option. Sometimes it's going to be somebody that's at a party that you haven't quite built that relationship with. It may be that this person has said something to you that makes you go, oh, she would be an amazing hostess, and I can't wait to see what she gets. In your process of hostess coaching, you're going to be able to build that relationship further if you don't already have one. If you already have a relationship, it's going to make it that much easier to talk to her and ask her if she'd like to book a party. When we have a relationship with somebody and we ask them if they're ready to book a party and they say no, it's a lot easier to take that no because the friendship still continues. When it's somebody that we don't have a relationship with, we start to analyze and we start to think, okay, are they ever going to talk to me again? Oh no, blah, blah, blah. You have to remove the pressure from yourself. You have to remove the emotional response. Explain to your potential hostess what our products do for them and their friends. So it makes life easier. You've got amazing stuff to organize. We have great gifts, the personalization. If there's a specific product that you want to tell her about, explain that product. You need to adopt a booking mindset. So when you're having a conversation about sharing the opportunity, your mindset needs to be around sharing the opportunity. When you are asking for bookings, you need to have your mindset around asking for bookings. I want you to embrace 3 of our 12 core values. Be courageous. Ask. Step outside your comfort zone. You're never going to know if you don't ask. Yes, there's going to be people that are going to come to you and ask you to book a party, but a lot of people, they don't think about it, or they don't see the potential in a party, or it never dawned on them. And we have to act. Be purposeful. Know how many bookings you want. Know what your calendar looks like. You should already have your calendar blocked, and you should know how many parties you want for that month to bring in the income that you're looking for and that you need and that applies to your why. Know how many bookings you want and have a goal. Know that if you want 5 bookings, you're going to keep asking until you get those 5 bookings. Be hardworking. You have to do something. You have to do something to get bookings. You need to ask. You need to share the benefits of hosting. I really want you to change your mindset. Okay? I really want you to challenge this. If you truly believe that you're being pushy and annoying, or if you truly feel that you are doing something wrong by asking for parties and sharing the opportunity, then it's going to come across that way. But if you truly believe that you're changing lives with sharing the opportunity and that you're helping your hostess get together with her friends and have a fun time and get a lot of product for free, then you're not going to feel pushy because you're coming from a good place. I want you to think about why you want people to party with you. It's to get free and discounted product, to have fun, to get together with their friends, and to enjoy our products to make their lives easier and perhaps more fun. When you realize that having a party with you is in their best interest, it won't feel wrong that you're asking. When it starts to feel wrong is when it's about you. Here's some things that I want you to think about. I want you to think about a friend recommending a restaurant to you and sharing with you how much they loved it. I want you to think about a friend that shares with you that their place of employment is hiring. I want you to think about a friend that offers you a drink. What about a friend that asks you to join them to go shopping at the mall? Those 4 things. I want you to think about this. If your friend says, I really liked the keg. The keg was amazing. You have got to go there. The customer service was fantastic. The food was amazing. And we had such a great time. Now I want you to think about this. Oh my God, Susan, you have got to party with me this month. This month they have your favorite product on special. This month you can get double hostess rewards or whatever the incentive is. And I have to tell you, Susan, it's so much fun to party with me. What was the difference? There isn't. I'm not being pushy. I'm not shoving this down her throat. I'm not making her feel uncomfortable. Now think about the friend that shares with you that their place of employment is hiring. Hey, Janet, guess what? I work at Walmart and Walmart's hiring and I know that you're looking for a job and want to make some extra money. Here's the number to call or here's the email to send in your resume. Now I want you to think about this. Hey, Susan, you said to me that you were looking to make some more money. And I know that you really don't want to work weekends and nights. So I was wondering if you've thought about doing what I do. I'm wondering if you've thought about joining Team Fearless in 31 because you can work hours that you want to work around your schedule and make some extra money. Was I pushy? Was it any different than my friend telling me about work available? A friend offers you a drink. Hey, Susan, would you like a glass of wine? Now think about this. Hey, Susan, have you thought about having a party with me and having some fun with your girlfriends? Either one of those pushy? A friend asked you to go to join them at the shopping mall. Hey, Susan, Saturday, I'm going to go up to the mall because I've got to get a few things for some gifts for my daughter's birthday party. Do you want to join me? Now think about this. Hey, Susan, was wondering if you wanted to have a party with me and we could get you some free stuff and have some fun and reconnect. The more you ask, the easier it will be. There was nothing wrong, nothing pushy, nothing yucky about any of the ways that I transferred these 4 things into booking a party or into sharing the opportunity. Now, we have tons of tools and tips available to you to help you with bookings. We have a Frank's list, which will be uploaded in the team Facebook group. We have our asking and sharing form. We have our game of chance, and there's a video on that. We have Facebook Messenger, our customer group, our business pages, text messages, social media accounts. All of these can be used to start the conversation and build relationships. You can follow up with past hostesses, and you can offer a booking incentive. Tons of tools to help you be successful and feel more comfortable and confident in asking for bookings. This is really important here. This whole Facebook Messenger, customer group, business page, text messages, social media accounts. This is really important because all of these can be used to start the conversation and build relationships. And once you build those relationships, it feels a lot easier to ask because you're coming from a place of wanting to help. Here's some ideas for your customer group. to try to get some bookings. You could do some games like our monthly hunts. You can do deal or no deal. Guess how many, pick a prize, etc. And what you do is you offer the winner an incentive to have a fun party with you. It doesn't have to break the bank. It could be something that you got for free. Hey, I have a Paris purse. So, if you have a fun party with me, you're going to get that Paris purse on top of all the amazing hostess rewards. Share the customer and hostess specials in your customer group often. In the post, share that guests at a party will love these specials and talk about the hostess special more in depth, because that hostess special is something that the hostess gets. The hostess exclusives is something that the hostess gets. So if they don't host with you, they don't get that. I never offer up my leftover hostess exclusives to my customers, ever. They are for my hostesses and my hostesses only. Or I will use them later when they have been removed from our hostess exclusives, and I'll use those as a booking incentive, usually with the game of chance. Play booking games. Our team Facebook group has tons of ideas. Check the monthly games and engagement post albums, and you'll find tons of stuff in there. Now, booking parties at parties. So you're going to want to play the game of chance. You could do this you could also play the saran wrap game. You're going to do hostess stacking, and you can ask every guest at checkout. Get in the habit of it. Every guest at checkout, hey, have you thought about having your own party? One of the things I offer someone who books a party at a party is I'll say to them, have you thought about booking out your own party and having your own party? Because when Susan shops at your party, and Susan is the current hostess, she's going to get $20 to spend at your party. The game of chance, there's a whole training on that explains to you how that works. The saran wrap game is literally a bunch of stuff wrapped up in saran wrap. And as they unroll it, they get stuff, whether it be a nail file, or maybe you're going to give $5 off their order, or a free personalization, or book a party, get blah, blah, blah. Hostess stacking. This is a visual. You can do this in your customer group as well. But this is a visual where the guests and your customers can see what they could potentially get when they host a party with you. Ask every guest at checkout. I'm one of those people that would have never come forward and requested to have a party. So I had to be asked. Keys to success. Build relationships. I promise you that as you build your relationships and you offer value to your customers, your hostesses, your friends, your family, the bookings will come. I promise you. You can offer incentives. You do not have to, but you can offer an incentive. Show how much fun a party with you will be. Ask everyone at checkout for online and home party. Fill out your Franks list. Show your passion for your business in 31. Reach out to past hostesses and rebook them. Hey, Susan, we had such a fun party back last catalog. The new catalog is almost about to end. Why don't we get your party set up before this catalog's gone? Be flexible with the type of parties that you offer. Fill in your asking and sharing form. I'm going to tell you something honest to truth here, okay? This is so true. When you are consistently sharing and asking, you will see results, because the more people you talk to, the more people you build relationships with, the more your business will grow and the more your relationships will grow. I also cannot stress enough that you have to be consistent with your follow-up. If somebody orders from you or has a party with you and then they don't hear from you again after, you're not continuing that relationship. You're not continuing to show them that you value them, and you're not continuing to show them why you are the person they should come to when they need 31 or when they want to have a party and get together with their friends. This form is your Frank form. I challenge you to sit down with this and fill it out, because then what you can do is you can take the names from your Frank form and you can use them on your asking and sharing form. So on your Frank form, you realize that one of your kids' friends, or one of your kids' friends' parents, Janet, you really want to ask her if she wants to have a party. So you'll go and look on your Franks list, and you'll take that name from there, and you're going to apply it to the asking and sharing form here. You're going to have documentation that you have followed or that you have contacted them, and you can put a check mark or scratch their name off on the Franks list so that you know that you've reached out to that person. I cannot stress enough how important it is to be consistent. This is something you have to do a lot. You should be doing this at least once a week, depending on where you want your business to be and depending on what your goals are for your family, for you, for your why, for your business. You're going to need to ask more. So you have all the tools here to help you with bookings.